Maintenance is key. Maintenance of family, maintenance of your career, and maintenance self. But most importantly, maintenance of your lawn and landscape tools and toys. In today's episode of Tommy's Turf Talks, we are going to devote our time to the maintenance of the thing that we all cherish the most, our lawn and landscape equipment. If you think that this topic is as important as I do, please make sure that you hit that like and share button. And if you are loving this content, then please hit that subscribe button to join the Tommy's Turf family. All right, let's get into the maintenance of your lawn and landscape equipment. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is visually just go over your machines, make sure you don't see any visible damage or wear that needs to be addressed before next season starts up. All right, so if there's no visible damage, nothing that is immediate that we need to address, I'm going to go ahead and bring these machines inside, tip them on their side, or in this case, jack it up with a floor jack, get the blades off, and give them a good sharpen so they're ready for next year. All right, I got those blades off on these machines when I had them inside, and since they're already on their sides, tipped over or jacked up, I'm going to go ahead and drain the old oil and put new oil in. And for these bigger machines, they most likely have an oil filter, so I'm going to go ahead and give that a change as well, so they're all ready to roll for next season. All right, we got that oil changed. That is done on the list. Now next, I'm going to go ahead and change out the spark plugs. All right, now that we got those spark plugs changed, one of the most important parts of this yearly maintenance on your lawn and landscape equipment is changing out the air filters. They get a ton of dust and accumulate all kinds of stuff inside of those filters, and if they're clogged up, your machines cannot run as efficiently as they could when they're nice and clean. So let's get them changed out. Okay, we got those air filters changed, ready to go for next year. Now on your bigger machines or larger walk behinds, they may have fuel filters in line that may need to get changed. I would say you want to change those probably every 50 to 100 hours of use. So on home equipment like this, that can mean every 3 or 4 years. But they are fairly inexpensive, so if you just want to cross all your T's, dot all your I's, by all means, give these inline fuel filters a change
to ensure everything's running great all year long. Also, on the big machines, it's important to know that they are running on hydraulic motors. So the hydraulic fluid may need to get changed. Again, every 100 hours or so, probably every couple of years, maybe every 3 to 4 years on a home use machine that you're not using commercially and not using as often as those machines get used. But hydraulics, very important to get those changed every so often. And these larger machines run on belts. So these belts are what spin the blades when you got the blades engaged on the mower. So good idea to visually inspect your belts, make sure that there's not any cracks or wear or tear on them. If there is, I would recommend just go ahead and change them out before they break, so you don't have to deal with it during the season when you're trying to get your grass cut. Now, maintenance is the exact same on your smaller equipment, like your trimmers and your gas-powered blowers. Changing the fuel filters if they got them, changing the oil. Most of these machines are true stroke, so they don't actually have any engine oil. The oil goes into the fuel itself. Air filters, spark plugs, all that stuff needs to get changed out every so often. So same routine with the small equipment as you do with the big equipment. Now, a lot of people these days are using electric equipment and they still require maintenance. The mowers still need to get their blade sharpened. They still need to get cleaned up. They have a lot of vents in them to keep the batteries cool. Those need to get cleaned up. And at the end of the year, you should always charge your batteries fully and then bring them inside so that they're not out in a cold garage all year long. But definitely a lot less maintenance on those electric machines that people have nowadays than these gas ones. Now, the second to last thing that should be done on your lawn and landscape equipment is give them a good cleaning before you put them away for the winter. And then last but not least, I'll throw a little sea foam in all these engines to make sure that it cleans out any kind of residue in those carburetors and the fuel lines. Sea foam, great product. Put this in at the end of the year. And then right before I put it away for storage, I'll put a little stable inside the gas so the gas doesn't go bad on me and she starts right up next year. Do it.
There you have it, folks. Doing those few small things at the end of every season will ensure that your equipment keeps running smoothly and that you can devote your time to taking care of the thing that we all cherish the most, our lawn and landscape. Thanks for stopping by here at Tommy's Turf Talks and spending time with me. We will see you again next week.